In 1944, in the small Mexican town of Acámbaro, Guanajuato, a man named Waldemar Hulsrud stumbled upon a discovery that would ignite one of the most controversial debates in archaeology. While riding his horse near El Toro Mountain, Hulsrud reportedly noticed a partially buried clay figure. What followed would become a decades-long mystery. Over 30,000 strange figurines unearthed from the area, depicting not only humans and animals, but also what appeared to be dinosaurs, prehistoric reptiles, and other creatures seemingly out of time. These mysterious artifacts came to be known as the Acámbaro Figures, and they've puzzled historians, skeptics, and alternative theorists ever since. The figures, made from ceramic and stone, vary widely in style and subject. Some resemble humans in unusual clothing. Others depict beings with elongated skulls, horns, or wings. But the most eyebrow-raising of all are the dinosaur-like creatures. Detailed carvings that resemble stegosauruses, triceratops, pterosaurs, and even sauropods. This immediately posed a problem. Dinosaurs and humans are separated by tens of millions of years in the geological timeline. According to mainstream science, no human has ever seen a living dinosaur. So how could a pre-Columbian civilization create such figures? Supporters of the figures' authenticity argue that the Acámbaro site could point to one of three radical possibilities. Either humans and dinosaurs once coexisted, ancient humans discovered and reconstructed complete dinosaur skeletons long before modern paleontology, or the figures are evidence of contact with otherworldly beings who shared this knowledge. These claims have fueled theories linking the artifacts to lost civilizations like Atlantis, alien visitations, or ancient global knowledge that modern archaeology refuses to acknowledge. Waldemar Hulsrud, a German immigrant and amateur archaeologist, became obsessed with his find. He hired local workers to excavate thousands of the figures, meticulously cataloging them. He even offered to have the artifacts tested. In the 1950s, the late Charles Hapgood, a respected professor and author, examined the site and believed the figures were genuine. He sent samples for radiocarbon and thermoluminescence testing. Some results reportedly placed the figures at around 4,000 years old, long before dinosaurs were officially discovered and named in the modern era. But controversy followed swiftly. Critics argued the figures were obvious hoaxes, created by local craftsmen to sell to the unsuspecting Hulsrud. Many pointed out that the dinosaur figures seemed inspired by 20th century paleontological depictions, not the actual fossil record. Some figures were deemed stylistically inconsistent, even cartoonish. Archaeologists who examined the site said there was no stratigraphic evidence, layering in soil, to suggest the figures were ancient. And crucially, no other known Mesoamerican culture, Olmec, Maya, Aztec, ever produced anything remotely similar. Mainstream academia widely considers the Acámbaro figures to be a case of archaeological fraud or cultural misunderstanding. The Smithsonian Institution and Mexican authorities have dismissed the artifacts, and no peer-reviewed journal has accepted the figures as authentic evidence of anachronistic human-dinosaur coexistence. Yet despite the official rejection, the artifacts remain a staple in fringe archaeology and ancient mysteries lore. They are featured in books, documentaries, and YouTube videos, often alongside stories of out-of-place artifacts, O-parts, and forbidden archaeology. For many, the Acámbaro figures are not just relics. They are symbols of the battle between establishment science and the possibility of hidden history. To this day, thousands of the figures remain in private collections, museums, and storage rooms. Few have been subjected to rigorous, transparent testing. Whether they are genuine relics of an unknown culture or the result of a creative, decades-old scam, one thing is certain: the Acámbaro figures continue to stir debate and fire imaginations. They challenge us to question how we define evidence, how we preserve history, and whether there are still secrets buried beneath the surface of what we think we know.